Nagulantang na naman ang China. Naalarma kasi ang Chinese People's Liberation Navy sa nakakagulat na pagpunta ng Canadian warship sa West Philippine Sea. Pero bago to dumaan sa West Philippine Sea at dumaong sa Maynila, napadaan to sa Batanes Island malapit sa Taiwan Strait, kung saan nagkaharap ang Chinese warship at Canadian warship. Niradyohan niya dito ang HMCS Montreal. Dito binatikos ng Chinese warship ang agresibo, mapangahas at wala daw paalam sa China ang pagdaan ng Canada. Pero di yan pinalagpas at pinalaganyan ng kapitan at commander ng Canadian warship. Wala raw illegal na ginawa ang Canada. Right of innocent passage at karapatan daw ng Canadang dumaan sa international waters. Walang nagawa ang China dito, kundi sundan lang ang Canadian warship.
The HMCS Montreal on the 31st transited through the Taiwan Strait. Part of what we are here to do is we are committed to a free and open Indo-Pacific. We transited lawfully through international waters, and in doing so, we followed all the rules and regulations as we did so. The conduct from Chinese, the PLAN, and as well other navies was professional as we proceeded through. And we proceeded southbound towards our visit in
Hirit pa ng Canadian commander, hindi titigil ang Canadian Armed Forces na suportahan ng ating bansa sa mga pinaglalaban nito sa West Philippine Sea. Gaya raw ng ibang bansa tulad ng Amerika, kontra ang Canada sa illegal at walang basehang mapang-angking China sa ating teritoryo. Nanawagan ng Canada sa China, huwag nang palalain ang tensyon at umabot pa to sa gulo.
The reason we're here today is because of we value our relationships with the Philippines, and we are committed to promoting peace, resiliency, and security in the region, in the Indo-Pacific.
Bukod sa permanenteng deployment ng warship, aircraft at army ng US, Japan at Australia, mapipirmahan rin raw ngayong taon ang Visiting Forces Agreement ng Canada at Pilipinas. Pag naprobahan niya ni Defense Secretary Gibo Teodoro at pinayagan ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos, pwede na ring magpadala ng sundalo at barkong pandigma ang Canada sa ating bansa. Paniguradong puro problemahin na naman to ng mga incheck.
To advance, in the coming months. Like I said, the reality is we've already exchanged text drafts. Frankly, what we would want to achieve and articulate or codify with the Philippines is very comparable to what any like-minded partner or ally would also. So we don't have to reinvent the wheel, if you will. So we have a strong, solid base for which to negotiate. There's always some subtleties and nuances between our respective positions. But I remain very optimistic that we will be able to conclude and ideally announce something in the not-too-distant future, ideally in the next couple of months. This is of our Indo-Pacific strategy, which, as you will recall, we announced in November of 2022, our commitment to the Philippines and, most importantly, to the people of the Philippines. De-escalate some of the most recent tensions, because, frankly, it's in no one's interest to look to have any further conflict from a people-to-people perspective, from a state-to-state perspective. I don't think anyone rationally wants that, but we must remain collectively vigilant to protect the issues that we're talking about in principle, right? A rules-based international order, a freedom of navigation, all of these things to which we have all collectively subscribed of our own free will.
Ito ang rason ba't gusto tayo ng China kausapin. Makikipag-usap raw tayo sa kanila. Dahil pag idinaan kasi ng China sa pwersa na tumabot to ng gera, aba, kahit mukhang maliit lang ang Pilipinas, dudurugin natin yung China. Kayo, anong masasabi nyo sa patuloy na suporta ng ibang bansa kay PBBM? I-komento sa baba ang inyong saloobin.